Everybody ready? Let's talk about.
What's up, you guys? How y'all doing today? Hope all is well. So, my topic tonight is talking about accountability. Now, I don't know if you guys have, I'm quite sure a lot of you have seen this video going on online. I think it originated from TikTok, but it's about this Caucasian kid. He's 9 years old and he goes to this black family's house and he has a whip and he's banging on the door and you could tell he is teed off. He's very upset and he's trying to get at that black person. So he rings the bell and then the mom comes and she answers the door. Well, y'all take a look at the video. I don't have the audio because it's a lot of cursing and I didn't want to edit it and so forth. So just take a look at the video and then I'll come back and I'll explain it. So you see the little boy, he comes up to the door, he bangs on the door, and nobody answers for a while. And then he hits the door with the whip, right? So then he stands there for a little bit, and then you see that when she finally opens the door, she starts saying and choose for a few choice words to him, and then he turns around and walk away, right? So part two of the video shows the African American dad going to the Caucasian kid's house to speak with the parents. When he arrives, the father comes to the door. The Caucasian father comes to the door. And the African American dad is explaining to him that his kid was hitting his car with the whip. Automatically, the Caucasian dad saying that his kid didn't do anything and asked him what proof does he have that his kid did something. So the African American dad is saying that, their neighbors have the kid on video hitting the car. And the Caucasian dad is like, no, it didn't happen. So they go back and forth and they start cursing at each other and what have you. Next thing you know, the Caucasian dad has a gun and he whips out his gun. So the black man, the African American man and his wife, they start to retreat. And in them retreating, the man puts the gun down. So the African American dad started walking back over there again. After he walks back over there, the man picks up the gun again and the gun goes off. I don't know if he shot the ground. I don't know what he shot, but you hear the gun go off. You can check it out on someone else's video and you'll hear it go off. So you see the dad didn't want to hear anything about his son. He did not care to hear that his son did anything wrong. And you could tell that his son is taught pure hatred. The dad is just as bad as the son. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. And when you don't teach people how to treat people right and not look at their skin color, this is what happens. Check this out.
Story. Authorities in Buffalo, New York say an 18-year-old motivated by hate killed 10 people and wounded 3 others in a mass shooting he live streamed on social media. It happened at a supermarket today. The suspect has been identified as Peyton Gendron. This is video from his arraignment earlier this evening. Police say he was wearing body armor and military-style clothing when he pulled up to Tops Friendly Market and opened fire First in the parking lot and then inside of the store, he reportedly had the N-word written or etched on one of his weapons. And police say he posted a manifesto online filled with white supremacist ideology.
This was pure evil. It was straight up racially motivated hate crime from somebody outside of our community, outside of the city of good neighbors.
The store where the shooting took place is in a predominantly black neighborhood. 11 of the victims are black, 2 whites. The FBI is investigating this shooting as a
So this is what happens when you have a superiority complex. When you feel like you are better than everyone else. When you feel like you're the better race, the better species. You're the one that is in control. You know, I bet you these kids haven't been held accountable in their life. And the hatreds that they're learning and being bred into them, we're going to have more of these incidents if something don't stop. This kid drove hundreds of miles all the way to Buffalo just to do what he did, to hurt black people. He had a manifesto. At 18, he had a manifesto with all that hatred in his heart. Folks, these shoppers didn't think that they weren't going home after the grocery store. But guess what? They didn't make it home. You know, it's sad. Make sure you guys are aware of your surroundings at all times. Stop looking in your phones, holding your heads down, and, be alert at all times. Times is getting hard. People are losing their minds, and they probably have nothing to lose. Just be careful out there. I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.